Good day, grade 8. Today is our subject in Mapeh 8 in week 7. Our lesson for today is all about the Asian traditional theater. There are parts of the theater in traditional. One is the stage. The stage where the action of play take place. Dressing room and property room occupy space behind the stage of a side wings. The second is the auditorium. In the auditorium, it is a large enclosed space with rows of sets of usually in sloping floor. So that is the two parts of the theater, the stage and auditorium. There are also the parts of the theater what you call the drama. Drama involves that reenactment of life situations for entertainment or for the purpose of understanding oneself or others. It is a process of enacted by the participation or the participants and does not be required in a formal educations. The second is acting. Acting involves sensory awareness, rhythm, and movement, pantomime, oral communications, improvisations, and playmaking. It requires careful that the preparations of the rehearsal of scripted theater literature, which is the leads to a performance before an audience. Now, in a drama has elements, we have the theme. The theme is the heart of the main focus on the whole play. Next is the dialogue. The dialogue or script refers for the language to be used which can be in a front of a verse. The third is the characters are the performers of the play and the main interest of the audience. 4. Settings. It provides that the place and time of actions of the different scenes which is include stage direction, props, music, and lighting. And the 5 is the plot. The plot is the summary of the play or a brief informations about the past and the present situation. It is composed of initial incidents, rising actions, and resolution. There are two parts of the plot. The first part is the initial incidents in the beginning of the conflict. Second is the rising action refers to the sequential situations where there is in intense emotions and feelings. The third is the resolution is the part where the conflict is resolved or worked out. So that is the part of the drama. Now, children, what are some have you earned these things about the drama in acting? Let's summarize that they include of what? Okay, the theme, the dialogue, the characters, the settings, and the plot. Okay, that is good for your ears. Now let us proceed the Chinese theater. In a Chinese theater, the Peking opera began in 1790 during the 80th birthday of the Emperor of Chen. The drama or presentation is composed of arias and recitatives. An aria in the song for a solo singer has usually in the several verses. The action is conditioned by the existence of formalized movements similar to the Japanese drama. Now, in the traditional of Chinese theater, it is a rectangular platform stage. And then the Chinese opera combines music, dance, acrobatics, and battle of the scenes. Participants in the battle of the scenes wear very colorful costumes, and the dance is also accompanied by the ethnic music. Now, speaking of China, the China boasts of over 300 forms in regional theater, and the most famous of the Peking opera. The themes of the presentations are based on the religion teachings of the Confucius in Buddha, a royalty war in the Romance. And there are two types of the music used in the Peking opera, for the war and for the civilian of home scene. So that's all. Next is the singer are accompanied by the bow and the plaque. There are the things of the instruments like drums, clappers, cymbals, gongs, bamboo, floats, and the oboes. Next is another history in the Japanese theater is the no theater mimics historical characters and mythical beings. And also, it is a dance drama which is heavily influenced by the principle of Zen Buddhism. In the Japanese theater, we have the sahangako. Sahangako is a type of acrobatic entertainment which includes of tightrope walking. Not only in walking, but also in jogging and sword swallowing. As sacred dances and songs are associated with the Shinto religion. Next is the no plays are classified into the God's plays, the warrior ghost plays, the plays of insanity, and the demon plays. Next is the Kabuki. The Kabuki is the most popular Japanese traditional dramatic theater. When the Kabuki means the art of singing and dancing. Izumo no Okonomi or rather Izumo no Okoni was the founder of Kabuki, and the first Kabuki theater was performed in 1603 in the Kyoto. The first Kabuki performers were all females in the mid of 1600s, and the male actors play both male and female roles. Kabuki stage and theater have steadily become more technologically or sophisticated and innovative. Now, what are the elements of Kabuki? Kabuki, in which an actor holds in a picture risky, posed by established his character and his house of name Yogo. It is sometimes heard in a loud shout or cane from the expert of the audience member, and serving both to express and enhance the audience in appreciations of the actor's achievement. and even the greater actor's father of the Keizo. Next is the three main categories of the Kabuki play. We have two. The first is the Jedi Mo. The Jedi Mono is a historical or pre-Senko period stories. And the other one is Siwa Mono. It is a domestic or post-Senkoku stories. The third and the last is the Songsagoto. It means dance of peace. In the Kabuki makeup, the rice powder is used to create the white osterol base for the characteristic stage makeup. Komadori enhanced or exaggerated facial lines. The color of the komadori is an expression of the character's nature. We have the red by the use of indicate passion, heroism, righteousness, and other positive traits. The blue or the black, it means the villainy or jealousy and the other negative traits. The green also, it means the supernatural, and the purple is the nobility. Again, the categories of Kabuki plays is the Jedi Mono. It is in an English performing historical, and Siwamuno as a domestic. Sosagoto is a dance piece. Kabuki drama is performed in full-day programs. Acting or facing starts slow, speeds up, and ends quickly. Now, let's proceed in the Indonesian theater. In the Indonesian theater, presents shadow or puppet characters to entertain people. Now, the famous dance in dramas or jaba in Bali are derived from the Hindu mythology and often feature fragments from the Ramayana and Mahabharata effects. Indonesian theater presents shadow and the character of entertain to the people, and the technique involves a single puppeteer or manipulates the puppet, sings, chants, narrates, and speaks the dialogue. Among the famous Indonesian puppet plays are Wayang Kulit. Wayang Kulit is the word wayang means shadow or gloat. Next, among the famous Indonesian puppet plays also Wayang Golek. Wayang Golek is a popular puppet. Is a bird from the acacia wood, hand painted and dressed in batik clothes. The third one is the Wayang Urang. Wayang Urang, also known as Wayang Wong, literally human wayang. It is a type of classical Japanese dance theatrical performance. And Wayang Tuping. Wayang Tuping is a dance of called Wayang Gidog and the best known art form from the East Java's Malang Regency. So those are the famous Indonesian puppet plays in Indonesia. Thank you once again, grade 8. That's all for today. For more updates, please monitor our e-class online learning system. Again, thank you and goodbye. This is your teacher in Mapeh 8. This is Mr. Rinaldo B. Malimban. keep safe.